What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of Aged Out Reacts with the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Mike Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
And before we get into today's walk down memory lane with RCC Indoor Drumline, make sure you check out the podcast, hit subscribe on the YouTube channel you're watching this, like the video, let us know what you think about our opinions or just what you think about the videos we're watching. Give us any suggestions for future groups to watch and react to, all that good stuff. Podcast is Aged Out Podcast on all podcast services, all the major ones at least, Google, Apple, Spotify. Hit us up there. Check out LoneStarPercussion.com. Use the code AgedOut. Save yourself $10 on any order of $50 or more. Super easy to do. Everybody wins, and we greatly appreciate it. Tell your friends about our content if you like it, if you think they'll like it. Did I get it all? Social media, Facebook, Instagram. Check us out on there. Yeah, I think I got it all.
Rocked it.
Yeah.
Boom. Nailed
Moving
it.
on. Today's videos, as I said earlier, are of RCC Indoor. Two of them are from the 2009 season, which we're going to do first, and then we'll end with a 2015 video. Two extremely strong years from this group. And before we get into them, thank you, Mike Lanning, for uploading these way back in the day of the 09 finals lot. And then obviously Drumline Archives has provided us the 2015 video. Check out Drumline Archives channel. Great content, modern and vintage, all that stuff. Is it vintage? Can we use the term vintage now? Is that a thing?
I think vintage is appropriate. Dude,
Yeah.
he's getting the throwbacks in there, the classics.
Those 90s, and I don't think he's done any 80s yet, but either way, if I'm wrong,
Yeah, I
let
don't
me
think
know.
so. There's probably not a lot of video footage out there
Yeah.
of the 80s.
No, technological.
Unfortunately.
All right, let's get into this first video. We're going to open up with an awesome quad break from 2009. God, that quad line was good.
Yes. That's an understatement.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the adjectives.
Jesus. I have no words. This has got to be one of the best.
Gate.
Say what?
Dude, right out of the gate, they just
Yeah.
hit you with it like it's almost like at the very front of the show.
It's got to be one of the best WGI quad lines ever,
It's, yeah.
if not
Has
the
to be.
best. Some trade-off stuff in the snares.
This show was so aggressive.
Oh, yeah. What are heights?
Dude, you know, my heights.
No.
Oof. Dude, those rolls are just in there.
Oh, those roll speed with those random 8-note ones, I think, in between the triplets,
Yeah.
just right in and out of
Just
them.
open it up.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some.
What the hell rhythm
That's
is
such a
that?
jacked rhythm. I think those are called blenders. They're like, we'll go back and say, I think they're flams, or written as flams, but you accent the grace note.
Yeah,
And I think that's the same thing right there. I think that's a Pete Sabbath thing.
I think it is. It is. Yeah, we're gonna rewind because why not? We'll watch the last
Yeah,
minute
that's
of
an
this again.
incredibly hard rhythm.
Yeah. These rolls are
Half
tight.
rolls never go out of style.
They don't. They just always hit right.
You can dig in so much when you have that triplet eighth note.
Uh-huh. God. They were so freaking good. So good. Just so aggressive. And it's so clean, too. Like, I've heard maybe one small thing on one of the rolls not being blended in the snare line. I think that roll was a little fat.
Yeah, it's a heck
It's
of
like
a second place group.
Yeah, it was like an eighth note 5-lit roll at the end. Sounded a little gray and not in, but it's so good. I don't even care. That's stupid. All right, let's go to the second video.
All right, we're gonna play balls to the wall the whole show.
Yeah,
Okay,
just,
cool.
Just don't take your foot off the gas. Just go for it the whole time.
They were running too.
Yeah, the drill was hard. At least it looked hard.
Mm-hmm. They were moving.
All right.
I wonder if they still use the timpani. They weren't the fewer groups that.
I don't know, actually. If you know, let us know in the comments.
It's such a difficult transportation instrument.
Oh, it's just a nightmare logistically.
Get it in schools with a little Celerando.
Oh.
Oof.
Those high moms while they're running around like that. Okay, I was talking over that roll. We're going back. That was...
Yeah, somebody took the last left or something. Don't do that.
Of the roll or the high mom?
Well, the high mom had a little fuzz in it, but
Yeah.
the last left of the roll that there at the end.
That's what I was getting at. Like, the high moms weren't perfect because they're moving a lot, doing drill or whatever around each other, so that's understandable. But I didn't hear the last
little bit of
left
a
the roll.
split part.
Yeah.
You'll hear it. Don't worry.
Yep. Last left. Some tribal.
Probably one of the most iconic quad solos in all of DCI or all of WGI history.
I'll say it, and DCI, just in general.
Just fits so well.
Oh, it's so smooth. Jeez, so smooth.
Little floppies.
High floppies too, high and tight. Smooth.
Butter.
Nice singles. More of that Pete Sappinen special at the end. If anyone knows what those are called,
I'm
let
like
us know.
90% sure they're called Plettendas, and I'm not sure the pronunciation of that. But
I think they are, because I know he messed with them at Blue Stars in 10 when he was there for the camps. He had us play them a little bit for fun. I think it's a Plettenda. Somebody let us know.
Really
Somebody,
Herta.
yeah, somebody has to know. Let us know. All right, now we're going to jump forward for the last video clip to 2015 RCC, and this group was also incredible. So
Probably my favorite RCC show of all time.
yeah, it's pretty up there. It's pretty up there. The drum finish
like
is
the
gorgeous
show,
too.
and they just are really good. Those drums are gorgeous.
Yup.
Go back to pearls.
I know, right? They have to soon. Probably won't. Did they already? I don't know.
No.
A man can hope. The Mickey
Beginning
Mouse
of the show, they did all
sweatshirt.
that stuff on the floor,
Yeah.
being pulled around by their feet.
Nice and tasty.
Tasty. The resonance of these drums over the System Blue was just not even comparable. That was
It's
good.
just different. And I want to point out just how good the previous quad line in 09 we watched was. That was really good, but it's still just like, to me, not the same.
I just don't. I think that they lost a little bit of the bite in which the way they played, like the sound quality.
Yes.
I think it's coming back a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
Like last year, like I think the 2019 or 20, whatever year it was, got canceled.
Yeah. 20.
2019 20 group was
whatever it
gonna,
was.
I don't know, like play with a little bit more of that velocity,
Mm-hmm.
like they did in like 09 and 10 and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Tasty low end control on those rolls at the edge with the paradiddles mixed in.
running around, changing the sound environment. I think they're using silver stick tape too.
Yeah, I was wondering what color that was. It looked weird. Clear, silver, something reflecting.
The puppies.
And you can already hear the evolution of bass drumming from the 09 video to this.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a definite
Huge
change.
start. Like you can tell there was that one bass feature I think in the second 09 video we just watched that's just like it's just evolved so much. It's so much more complicated. That last roll was in there.
I just love what they do, man.
Yeah.
There's such a balance of variety.
Yep. Little cymbal feature in there.
Tasty sizzles. A little fuzzy there on the spot drum.
A couple of those big notes on the snares there too weren't perfect.
Those isolated attacks.
Uh-huh. They're reaching to the sky for him. Indoor band.
Their range is a little gray.
Yeah, let's rewind that entrance. I want to hear that. Let's see. Yeah, not perfect out of the buzz. That roll was rough too at the start.
That was good.
Yeah, second one locked in. Here, I can't tell if it's just the body and they're changing their orientation, making it sound weird, or if it wasn't perfect. I don't know.
Sound pretty good on the floor. I'll give them that. That sounded pretty good.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it did. That last 4N1 or whatever wasn't.
Go back.
Yeah.
What are these rhythms?
I don't know. A lot of space. A lot of weird.
It's like.
Here's a question. See if you know the answer to it, or if anybody else does, let us know. Is the same person writing the battery book in the 2015 season that wrote the 09 book?
Yeah, I think it's Sean Vega.
Okay, I didn't know if he'd been writing it the whole time, or if it had ever changed.
I'm pretty sure. I think that, and like what we talked about with when Brandon was on our podcast, there's moments of influence from like the members or like tech staff to like, all right, let's get creative here and see what we got.
Yeah. It's just very different quad writing, is all I'm saying. And that could just be the show requires different, the music.
Well, I think the ensemble does a good self of like their shows offer a lot of variety. Like they don't have like a set style.
100% agree. Do they have like brushes or something?
Yeah, they have like some type of root or like mallet or something. Oof. This snare feature in the show is so awesome with the voiceovers.
Oh, good roll.
No, man, their shows just like make you feel good. Everybody's gonna have to go watch them.
I got to give credit to the Flam Interp. There's a lot of flams in that last passage, and they were consistent. Listen to these flams. Coming up here. These big ones, like when they're reaching for him. There. Just so tight. So good. So good.
I love that show. If you have not watched that show,
please go watch it if you have not. Like, close this video and find it. It's on YouTube. Do yourself a favor.
That show should still hold the record for high score, in my opinion. So,
what beat it?
Broken City.
Oh yeah,
Steed show.
This one's better, I think,
for sure.
Yep.
The whole ensemble is just better. Yeah, in my opinion.
I'm not dogging on Broken City as a group, but I think the judges. We've talked about it on here before on the podcast.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah.
We're not going to rehash it. That was good. That was fun though. 2009 was so good. 2015 so good, and you can tell like only 6 years apart, but so different at the same time. If that statement makes sense.
Yeah, the ensemble. I love this ensemble. I don't know. I've talked about that too on the podcast. So.
Yeah, it's just a great year. So thanks everybody for hanging out. We're going to wrap this one up. Remember, check out the podcast, subscribe, like the video, comment, share it. Social media, LoneStarPercussion.com, Patreon.com/AgedOutPodcast. If you want to support us financially at all, even as little as $1 a month helps. Now that I've shilled our own interests. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Peace.